Hello, GED students. Let's take a look at this very typical type of example here. So it says find the sum of 3x minus 1 and x plus 4. And this is interesting. I say it's written in math-glish, kind of like people can speak Spanglish, because we have some mathematical symbols here, but we also have some words around it. So my first goal here is just to write it straight in the language of algebra, just using symbols, because a lot of times, as soon as I do that, you guys already know what to do. Your algebra skills just kick in. So let's do this. Remember what sum means? Find the sum. A sum we learned way back in the day was an addition expression or its simplified answer. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to write an addition expression and then we're going to simplify it. So what are they asking us to add? They're asking us to add this whole thing, 3x minus 1, with this whole thing, x plus 4. Now notice I used parentheses because technically they are asking us to add this whole thing and that whole thing. But if you've been doing this math long enough, you might know that this addition doesn't really need parentheses because it won't matter what order you add in. It won't change anything if we group it or don't group it. That's one of the lovely things about addition. And so if you went straight to this stage where the parentheses are just dropped, you would have been just fine as well. And in fact, that's probably where I would have started. I probably wouldn't write this line, but I just want to show you for the video's sake that they mean the same thing. Now, that wouldn't be true if it was subtraction, multiplication, division. Those parentheses would matter in all those other cases. But for addition, not so much. And that's why we're able to make that shortcut. All right, and now you can see the only thing to do here is to combine some like terms, right? I have a 3x, and I'm going to add in another x. So I already had 3 of them. I add in another one. I now have a total of 4 x's. Don't put an exponent on that. Exponents talk about repeated multiplication. We never see the variable portion change when we add or subtract. And then I have some constants, some terms that don't have letters, they don't have variables. I have -1 plus 4. And if you struggle with negatives, guys, you're able to just type this part into your calculator. You might not be able to put the x's in here since x is unknown, but you sure can put the numbers in there. So that's a 3. It's a positive 3, so I'm going to write plus 3. And there you go. That one was pretty simple. And of course, as I always say, the difference between my A students and my B students is my A students know when to stop. Yay! Time to go home and drink your tea. These are not combined. I mean, these are not like, sorry, we cannot combine them any further. We are done. That is a simplified sum. All right, you guys, super proud of you. Happy learning.